Reproduction in organism is the first chapter of 12th or 2nd PUC. We expect approximately 2 questions in NEET from this particular chapter. Now, what exactly is reproduction? Biological process in which organism is gonna give birth to young ones of its own kind. This is important for us. Biological process where organism is giving birth to young ones. We agree. But the point after this is important. Of their own kind is important for us. Because a cat is always going to give rise to kitten. A dog is always going to give rise to puppies. It will never happen that a dog is giving birth to elephant or a human is giving birth to snake. No. Always we give birth to young ones who look alike. Who look like us. Now, with respect to reproduction, there are different types. We have asexual reproduction. We have sexual reproduction. And then we have vegetative reproduction. Now, if we carefully analyze the books, in the older books, older versions of standard books will give you only 2 types, asexual and sexual reproduction. Whereas the latest books have removed vegetative from asexual and then placed it separately. We will understand what is the reason for separation of this particular part. But let us try to analyze each type in this first. What exactly is asexual reproduction? See, there are 2 terms over here. One is a, and then there is a word called as sexual. In biology, whenever there is prefix as a, it means no. No of the next term. That means there is no sexual reproduction involved in this particular process. According to biology, if we try to analyze someone's name, if someone's name is Adil, it means no dil. That is what the term Adil will mean according to biology. Anyhow, asexual means what? It is no sexual reproduction involving in this process. Then what exactly is happening? Here, this is a biological process where there is only a single parent involved. First point to remember is single parental process. Only one parent will give birth to young ones. Number 1. Number 2, there is no formation of gamete. Gametes are not being formed. What exactly is gamete? Gamete is structural and functional unit of sexually reproducing organisms. Here, gametes will never be formed with respect to asexual reproduction. Then the third point what we need to note over here is organisms who reproduce by asexual means will always form clones. Now, what exactly is a clone? Clone is an organism or individual who looks morphologically and genetically similar to their parent. So, organism who is morphologically and genetically similar to their parent is known as clone. Morphology means what? External appearance, outside look. Organism who is reproducing by asexual means would exactly look like their parent in external appearance, in morphology. Genetic makeup of the organism is also same. So genes are exact copy of their parent. So such an individual who is morphologically and genetically similar to the parent is known as clone. So organisms who reproduce by asexual means will always form clones. This is about general introduction. Now, let us talk about different types of asexual reproduction. We have following type of asexual reproduction. Number 1 is binary fission. In the textbook in recent years, like from past 2 years, we see this topic being added called as multiple fission. Then we have budding. There are 2 types of budding. External budding and internal budding. Internal budding in the textbook is being referred to as gemule. Fine. Then followed by that, in textbook we talk about spore formation. And the last but not least, we talk about gamecup, which has not been specified in textbook, but it is asexually reproducing structure. This is an outlook of introduction for asexual reproduction. Thank you for watching video.